Good afternoon. Here is the national news from BGI TV, Babagbagede Imo TV. I am Morire Rabila Lawal. Good afternoon. First are the major headlines for the national news. Buhari condemns Benue killings, says no one should attack anyone. Flood overtakes Lagos community, government decries illegal structures. Zamfara outfit arrests suspect for supplying phone lines, sex drugs to bandits. Still on the news, terrorists kill 2, kidnap 3 in Katsina. Bandit attack forced Plateau pupils out of school. And on sports, under 23 African qualifier, Salisu Yusuf reacts after Olympic Eagles secure draw in Tanzania. Now the news in detail. President Muhammadu Buhari has condemned the recent killings in Benue State occasioned by a herders and farmers clash. Gunmen had attacked Beji community in Ukum local government area of Benue State on Wednesday, killing at least 23 persons, including a police officer. 3 days after the attack, Buhari called the Benue State Governor Samuel Ortom and commiserated with the people of the North Central State on the killings. In a statement on Saturday by his spokesman, Garba Shehu, the president said, "No one should attack anyone because of their way of life." He said politics must be set aside to breed divisions in the interest of all citizens. President Muhammadu Buhari and all his administration condemned the recent attacks in Benue State. It is unacceptable for lives to be taken by herdsmen and farmers alike. According to the Commander-in-Chief, it was unacceptable for lives to be taken by herdsmen and farmers alike. When tragedies like these occur, the president said Nigerians must remember first and foremost that they are all equal citizens of the country. President Buhari equally warned that the administration would hold those that took innocent lives to account. It is equally unacceptable for the lives of those merely practicing their duties as police officers and government officials to also be lost. Moving on to the next story as regards Lagos State. The Lagos State government on Sunday said it has stepped up efforts to clamp down on residents who build structures along drains and floodplains. This was after torrential rainfall on Friday overwhelmed buildings and washed away perimeter fences in different parts of the state, including New Okoba community and the Ojokoro local council development area. A video clip shared on Facebook by a lawyer, Jefferson Owogeren, showed many houses overtaken by flood. The resident who filmed the incident said the flood swept away property. From 2:30 p.m., it is past 3 p.m. at the moment, and the flood has been really worrisome. Houses have been submerged. This is New Okwoba, and this is the streets behind Abimbola Awoli Estate. You can see houses being submerged, gates and fences being removed and washed away by the flood because those houses are beside a canal, he said. A resident who gave his name only as Daudu for security reasons said the flood was caused by the shoddy construction of canals in the community. And to Zamfara State from Lagos State. Zamfara Government Anti-Thuggery Standing Committee has arrested 3 suspects for allegedly supplying SIM cards, drugs, illegal substances and sexual enhancer to bandits. The chairman, Bello Bakiesuwa, announced the committee also arrested 3 other suspects for alleged phone snatching. Bakiesuwa handed over the suspect to security agencies in Gusau, the capital, on Sunday. He said on Saturday during a night patrol, they intercepted a vehicle along Gusau-Magami Road. We recovered 100 SIM packs, kurkua substances, snuff, sexual enhancers and drugs. The state government has banned night movement in the areas the vehicle was heading to. The government last week named Aruna Isa as Secretary Anti-Thuggery Standing Committee in the states. And to the next story in Katsina. Suspected kidnappers on Sunday reportedly opened fire on 2 residents of Katsina, killing 2 persons and abducting 3 others. A resident in the area who raised the alarm over the incident, Malem Yusufu Musa, said the bandits were operating from the forest area of Jibia, local government area of Katsina State. Daily Post recalls that suspected bandit a few days ago attacked and kidnapped a businessman in the same area. He was killed despite a 4 million naira money in the Kafur LGA. However, the joint team of the Nigeria Army and the police could not save the kidnappers victims even as they engaged the terrorists in the gun duel. The Katsina police public relations officer was not available to confirm the incident as he did not pick up telephone calls put before his phone. From Katsina State, we go to Plateau State. On Sunday, no fewer than 8 schools have been shut down in Plateau State as a result of attacks and killings by bandits. An investigation by our correspondent revealed that the schools shut down included Local Education Authority Primary School, Pinau Community LEA Primary School, Gumbi, LEA Primary School in Bangalala, and the LEA Primary School in Newzak, all in the Wase local government area of the state. Other schools also closed according to the findings included those in Sefio and Dogorua communities, as well as the primary school located in Yaje Lawal community in the same Wase, LGA, among others. That the bandits had been terrorizing residents of Wase LGA in the past month, with the latest being attacked by gunmen on the Yanlu community, which led to the killing of the village head, Salisu Idris, and 2 other residents last week's claim. Some parents in the affected communities who told Punch and Jaws on Sunday decried the situation, describing the closure of the schools as unfortunate. A parent, Baba Yusuf, who had his 2 children in LEA Primary School, Pinau community, said, "I have 2 children in LEA Primary School in Pinau, but they have stopped going to school because the school was closed as a result of insecurity. I think the primary school was closed to save the children from harm because some bandits have been terrorizing us here lately." From that story, we'll go to the last story from Sport Angle. Nigeria's under-23 national team were on Saturday held to a 1-1 draw by Tanzania in the 4th leg second round of the Africa under-23 qualifiers in Dar es Salaam. Nigeria arrived in Tanzania on Thursday and had the feel of the pitch the following day to take on the Tanzanians, who beat South Sudan in the 4th round to set up a second round date with the West Africans. Success Makojola scored the only goal for the Dream Team in the 29th minute after Remo Stars winger Kudus Akoni was brought down in the box, with former converting the resulting penalty to give Nigeria an half-time lead. The Tanzanians, however, playing in front of their home fans, fought back to avoid defeat to the Nigerians in the second half and had their effort rewarded with an equalizer from the sport in less than 15 minutes to the end of the game. Olympic Eagles head coach Salisu Yusuf blamed the team's inability to win in Tanzania on their wastefulness. "We could have won the game, but we didn't take 2 chances," Salisu said after the match. "It's a hard game. They are already in match situation and we're not in match situation. We thank God for the draw. The plan is to win them and move to the next round by grace of God. We will continue to work with the group. As you can see, they have improved. They are improving as a team, and I think they will play better in Nigeria." The 2015 Under-23 African Nations Cup champions will host Tanzania in the reverse fixtures of the second round doubleheader at the Lagos Salami Stadium, Ibadan, on the 29th October 2022. That ends the national news from BGI TV today. Before we go, some major headlines. Buhari condemns Benue killing, says no one should attack anyone. Flood overtake Lagos community, government decries illegal structures. We also brought to you, Zamfara outfit arrests suspect for supplying phone lines, sex drugs to bandits. And finally, on sport. On the 23 AFCON qualifier, Salisu Yusuf reacts after Olympic Eagles secured draw in Tanzania. For more updates on YouTube, our handle is Babagede Imo TV. Kindly subscribe and click on the notification bell. Select option all to access our broadcast. On Facebook, Bagede Imo with Alawiye Adebayo. Please like and follow the page. On Instagram, Bagede Imo _22. For advert placement of goods and services, coverage of events and function, please dial the phone number streaming on your screen for advert placement only. Thank you for watching. I am Morire Rebila Lawal. Good afternoon.